Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Once again, I'm doing back-to-back two videos. So basically, you see the setup and everything else is same. If you see the previous video, you're gonna see me at the same setup, same day, same time. I'm just doing it one after another. So previously, I have done before this Burberry house, the Beat for men. Okay, the Beat. Check out that review if you haven't. That's a great little fragrance from that house. So now we move our focus into House of Thierry Mugler. Why am I calling it Thierry Mugler? Because now they are called more known as Mugler. But this is a fragrance from back in the time when it used to be known as Thierry Mugler, and I think it's got discontinued or rare to find, either one of the case, and it's very expensive at this point. I wanted to buy this fragrance. The story is, I always looked at it, but coffee, it's like I'm okay with coffee. Many people love the note of coffee. I like drinking coffee. I like sweet coffee. I like cappuccino or mocha, or you call it like caramel macchiato is my favorite. So coffee, even like black coffee, shokal, Bangladeshi pop stuff. Shokal means morning. First thing you wake up in the morning, the coffee after water. Like you drink water and you drink some coffee, wakes you up perfectly. So I have been going through some tough time, like some challenges and stuff in last few days. So I couldn't do videos in last 2 days. I was kind of upset, but I think I'll work it out because life must go on, and some of the issues have actually worked out, so I'm feeling better. So thank you guys for making me feel better in the group, supporting me and everything. So now the fragrance, it's gonna be from the Thierry Mugler line. As you can see from title, of course, there's no hiding and playing hide and seek. This is pure coffee from Amin line from Thierry Mugler, and I love how they have that signature right there. And this new Mugler, I'm sorry to say, it looks kind of ugly. I have nothing against it, but it looks kind of like dumb. It's like Mugler, it's like it's big, bold. If you do not know what I mean, I don't know where my box is of the new Mugler ones, I don't know. But anyway, I really love this house, Thierry Mugler, and back in the time, this whole line, if you see my line, this is my lineup, whole lineup is for Thierry Mugler, okay? I have collected a lot of the flankers, other Mugler cologne, this and that, and from the women's side, I got many other. This house I really love. I think this is niche quality designer house, but currently they have changed ownership, so I don't know what's up with that. So let's try the review. Okay, let's start the review. So where do I start? Okay, this fragrance I wanted to buy, and I did not have enough cash, and I'm going through some crunch time, so I was very sad to let it go. One page was selling it USB, and God kind of felt, I think, my pain. Somehow it got into my hand. You know how? Because my brother, doctor, he bought it and he said, would you like to review this? I'm like, hell yeah. Thanks, doc, very much. So this is 100 ml only bottle size comes in. It's like EDT concentration, and then they say, I don't know what they say, my God, they have some vigorous notes in there. I don't want to read all that. So there's that beautiful image of the bottle in the back, and with a lot of roasted, like not roasted coffee, the coffee bean. And up there, the sticker, as you can see, it was in the plastic. I took it off and I posted in the box. Bottom looks like that. And they give you the typical old days. They used to give you this nice touches. I really love Mugler days. They give you this invitation for, Mugler Circle. You fill up their online forum, and they give you some free stuff. Nowadays, it's on the box. They don't give you that envelope anymore. I love that. So here's that bottle. So this bottle, you can have mixed feelings about this. This is the flanker from this, right? Amin. This is from 2011. I recently reviewed it. This is the original, and this is a flanker of that. So Amin, all their stars more or less are see-through. You can see the juice level. You can see that moving. You can do this. You can see. But this one, the star, it's kind of opaque, and you cannot actually see. I think I have to try LED or something, but it's all shining gold, and with that rubber flask, okay, like that, typical of Mugler. There you go. So the sprayers kind of suck all the time. If you have seen Mugler reviews, if you actually have these bottles, if your heart allows you, cut it from here, this point, all the way to here, but keep this part so you can flip it, spray it. The sprayers will become enormous, but you can keep the cover on, otherwise it might look ugly. So let's talk about this fragrance. Oh my God, my hand is all full. Okay, where do I spray this? Hold on, I need some paper. Yeah, I'm sorry, I just was not prepared enough, I guess. So I got my test strip. So let's spray this and talk about it. Let's go 2 sprays. This basically is Mugler's interpretation of what coffee smells like. They do a lot of these. Like here I have another rare to find pure leather. Very beautiful bottle. I really love this bottle. And they have Crypto, they have Tonka, Havan, Malt, Energy. They have numerous of them. Okay. Um, this one, many people have mixed feelings about this particular one, which is why I actually was half-hearted. I didn't feel like I have to have this at any point, but it would be nice if I have some extra cash. That's why I always felt about this fragrance. So this fragrance, it's first of all, two sides. If you are new in Mugler house and if you haven't smelled any of them, and you smell this and you smell alongside Amin, okay, more of that. They have the other one is the black, like rubber flask with the blue star. If you smell that, it'll smell identical. You'll be like, what's the difference between this and that? They all smell alike. So that would be like to new entrants. But if you have been a fan of Mugler and you have been smelling them a lot, this fragrance will come off differently. You smell from the first word go when you spray this, the familiar DNA of Amin would be there. That patchouli, that strong coffee note is there. It's like dark, sweet, caramel, but at the same time there's a roasted coffee feel. So it's not a very prominent coffee. You can smell the coffee, but it's not right on your face like you'd imagine, like, or you open a Davidoff coffee jar or any coffee jar and you smell it. This is not the coffee that you smell. This is more like a sweetened, like a coffee drink, which is sweetened with caramel, a lot of foam, and you use caramel. What else is there in there? They use the milk, so it's like almost milky coffee note in this. So I really like it. It's very smooth. At first it will come off as big, very scary and stuff, but then it becomes mellow in a while. And this fragrance, one of the things, it's kind of, I would say not funny, but it's kind of strange that this is not a beast mode fragrance on me. I tried it a couple of days. Initial impression, this doesn't feel like a beast mode. It feels like more like a 7 out of 10. But in cold weathers, perhaps it could be different. But many people in Fragrantica, they said, this is not a beast. This is not even a genuine coffee smell. It's not a groundbreaking fragrance. You can forget about this one. But collectors, for Mugler, they will feel like, no, hell no, I'm going to have this because not many people own this. After 10 years or 5 years, people will be like, what is that? I need to have it. Then people will pay $200 to get this partial from you. So perhaps for that you want to get it. But honestly speaking, my thought on this one, it's reminds me a lot of Amin. It reminds me of a lot of Dry Down. Reminds me a lot of the new Ultimate, which is a sweet cappuccino note. So they all have that common sweetened coffee caramel thing going on. This one is no exception. But the star is unique. The bottle is really nice. It's hard to find. Perhaps for that you want to get it. And if you're collecting the line, it would be a nice little addition. You'll feel really happy about it. But this is more like a nice, perhaps you wear this fragrance and go to Starbucks, have a cup of coffee, spend 2-3 hours with your friend, come back, and that's what pretty much this would be good for. In the fall time, you can go for dating to be a good scent. People really will like the smell on you. It smells very handsome, but it's not overbearing or animalic. So the animalic part of Amin is gone in this one, which I like. So great fragrance, nice little bottle. Is it a must buy? No. This is a good coffee scent, but not groundbreaking. I have smelled, if you really want to get like a ultimate coffee fragrance, I would say go for original Thierry Mugler Amin or Angelman. The new ones, a little bit, iffy with the performance, but if you can get Thierry Mugler version, those Amin were great. So that is the ultimate coffee scent for me. If you're not a collector, this pure coffee is not for you. Brother who got it, he got it for sheer love. He just loves collecting. So that is pure coffee for you. Good for fall. It won't have the push in the winter. It would be a bit much in the summer. So the transition time between the two, this is a great fragrance to wear for dating, casual, perhaps nighttime. Okay, pure coffee overall gets 7.5 out of 10 from me. I'm just giving you my frank opinion, as I always do. So check out pure coffee. No harm in checking out. It's not the absolute the worst thing in the world, but it's a solid scent, but not my ultimate top 5 Amin flanker. That's what I would say about this fragrance. But nice to get my hands on that to review. So everybody, thanks for watching. Take care. And I have one fragrance, special fragrance coming up. I don't want to reveal what it is. I have smelled it. When I make that money, I'll buy the fragrance. It's not very expensive, but at this moment I'm broke. Sorry, it's something you don't want to share. It's kind of like, just keep quiet, dude. Just keep quiet. Your mind tells you like, shut the, like. just don't share all this unnecessary. But I do, and I'm kind of stupid in that way. But smelling a lot of fragrances, the best part is, I never regret, when I sniff something, buy something, or I talk like 2-3 minutes extra. I do not regret it, because when I see my reviews, like older reviews nowadays, I always try to match it up. Like, did I say what I wanted to say in that review? And luckily for me, I usually am very happy with the content that I make. From my knowledge is limited, but for all the things I want to say about a fragrance, that's why I take my sweet time. And thanks Doc, who gave me this fragrance, reminded me that you take your time, do not rush, make those 4 minutes videos to make it like get more views and stuff. Say about this fragrance what you want to say, so other people will understand your sentiment. So thank you very much, Doc, for that. So when that fragrance arrives, that is a fantastic fragrance. Let me give you a hint. There's gonna be a fragrance based on tobacco. Yes, that's gonna be a great winter fragrance. Lovely. There's no review on that on YouTube, so stay tuned. Take care, guys. Thanks for watching. Good night from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Bye bye.